up? It's Ricardo, and then we are back here with vlog series number 4. This is the Junk Project with Michelle Hill from
alljunkedup.net.
And of course, me, Ricardo, with junkguysdfw.net.
Go!
Okay, we really, that's my thing. We need to work on that, guy. We need to work on that. You can't be just coming in and stealing that, okay? So,
we'll see.
yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Guys, so today I want to talk about a video that I saw from you. It was great. So last week we tackled the eviction. That was the video. And that was a huge job.
That was a huge job.
And now we're going to talk about a small job that I saw on your Facebook page. And I was totally impressed. But I'm going to let you take this opportunity to tell the story because I'm always the talkative one in the video. I thought it was a great achievement that you did. So go ahead and take it and just, let people know what you did.
All right. So I get a call to do a refrigerator removal in Keller. And I was real excited about this opportunity because sometimes I don't jump on the bandwagon with the appliance removals. And so I was real excited to get more into being able to do these jobs, right?
Right, and that's something that I really do a lot.
You do a lot.
I do a lot of freezers, fridges, small ice boxes, appliances. That's a big part of my business. So when you just said Keller, I'm like, what are you doing to my turf, homie? You know what I mean? So go ahead.
So, I get a lot of questions about, you can do this, because I'm a woman. I don't always let the customer know I'm the one coming out, right?
Right.
I kind of make them think somebody else is coming out.
But this is, you got to be a little excited because this is like a challenge to you, right?
I am super excited, right?
Okay, cool.
Because this is, I've done appliance removals before, but it's a single doors, so it's real easy to do. They were pretty light. And on the other ones, I've always had help. This one I knew it was going to be heavy. I could just tell by talking to her. And this was going to be my first one that I was going to be doing by myself. So I was really excited and a little scared.
Okay, cool. So you go to the house or what happens?
So I get to the house and I pull up and thankfully the fridge is on the curb. So I'm like, heck yeah, right? And
that's like the best thing in the world when they bring the fridge out and it's on the curb or in front of the garage.
Right. And so I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can back up my trailer to the curb, right, and load it that way. But I would have caused too much of a traffic problem, so I couldn't do that.
So you just got there, you haven't even touched the fridge, but you're already running into angle problems.
Angle problems, right.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, let me back up and kind of, how do you say it? Tilt my trailer towards the fridge, right?
Okay.
Get it as close as possible.
Angle it.
Okay. Yeah, that's the word. And I go to get out to maneuver the fridge on the curb, right? Just to see what I'm dealing with. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my God, this sucker's a beast. So it had the 2 doors on top, the freezer on the bottom.
Those are the heavy ones.
They are the heavy ones. Yep. And it's raining. And my gloves keep slipping off the fridge, and at this point, I'm just trying to get it on the street, off the curb. So I'm struggling with that a bit, and there's nowhere to grab this fridge. There's like no handles on it, really struggling to grab it. My hands keep slipping, and
I noticed you opened the fridge.
It's so heavy, I'm thinking there's food in it, right? Because it was so heavy, and I hear this stuff banging around, and I'm like, there's gotta be something in here. Nothing, right?
It's raining.
Mm-hmm.
It's slippery. No grip.
No grip.
And then the dang thing is heavy.
Heavy as a beast.
Oof. Okay, man.
Right.
Okay. And do you have the right shoes? And do you have the right gloves? And oh my gosh.
Yeah, so all that's going through my head. And I'm like, okay, I got to find a way to make this work. I've got to. And so the first thing I decided to do, and I do this on all my jobs that I come in question with, right? And that is I pray for strength.
Oh, man.
Right? Always pray for strength. And thankfully my customer was not outside because usually when I pull up and it's just me, they're like, oh, it's you? Is there nobody else?
And that you gotta know that kind of brings you down, right? They're questioning you, then they're gonna watch you.
Well,
and sometimes they pull out their phone. Hey, they're gonna.
You know, when sometimes when people question you, right? You start to question
yourself. Yes, definitely.
You know that little bit of doubt starts to creep in, and you're like, oh man, I gotta get away from this. So luckily they weren't outside. I didn't have to deal with that. And so I get it down on the street, and I'm like, okay, I've got to find a way to get this on there because where I'm at, it's not working.
Right.
So I decide, all right, I'm gonna tilt the trailer. Right. Here comes physics.
So guys, I want to kind of explain what she did, and I've done this before on big things like hot tubs. Not ever on a fridge because I weigh more than the fridge, but you do not weigh more than the fridge. So
no.
I'm going to use 2 phones for a dramatic display of stupidity here. So here's the fridge, and here's her trailer, and your trailer is a dump trailer.
It is a dump trailer.
So her trailer dumps like this.
Right.
So I noticed you grabbed the fridge, you lifted the trailer up.
Right.
And weren't you scared of the trash? I noticed that there's something in the trailer. What was inside the trailer?
I had another fridge in there, and then I had some trash, so I was
Isn't it
worried. Yeah, I was worried if I tilted it too much, that stuff was going to come out, and then I got to try and get that stuff back in.
Oh no.
So I was really concerned about how much can I tilt the trailer.
Right. So I noticed you tilted the trailer like this.
Mm-hmm.
The fridge is sitting here, and then you pushed the fridge.
I pushed it onto the trailer, and I realized, okay, the trailer, I could feel it, took the brunt of the weight, right?
Right.
And so I turned around and used my
Here it
legs,
goes.
right?
Yeah.
Used my legs, grabbed the bottom of the fridge, because you'll see me looking in the video. I'm looking for a place on the bottom of the fridge to grab. There's nothing there either.
Right.
There's nothing to grab on this thing. And so the best way to do it is to squat down, use your legs, and I got my hands under the fridge and lifted up with my legs, right? Not my back. And I got it on the trailer, and I'm like,
that was awesome.
Oh my God, man.
How did you feel? I mean, come on.
I was ready to see fireworks come out. I was so excited. I could not contain it because this is the first time that I had to do a heavy fridge by myself. And doubt comes in, you know, and you don't want to tell your customers you can do this job, and then you show up and you're like, I lied, you know, couldn't do it.
What a celebration of achievement here. That's awesome.
It was the greatest.
That's like an inner thing for you, right?
Oh, I was ready to go just run up and down the street and be weird in the neighborhood, but I thought, you know, that wouldn't look professional.
So this double door fridge, I know these fridges. It looked like a Kenmore model. It weighs about 120 to 150 pounds. I looked it up before you got here. Okay. You weigh?
140. Somewhere in there.
Bullshit. And you're about 5 foot.
I am 5 foot.
Oh my gosh. So the fridge weighs more than you.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my gosh. This is great, guys. Listen, guys, I have the video. I want to show it to everyone.
All right.
Okay? So I hope you enjoyed. This is Michelle in Keller, Texas, removing a double door fridge with the freezer on the bottom, right?
Freezer on the bottom.
Here's the video. All right, guys, I hope you all enjoyed that. That was awesome. I congratulate you on removing that. I couldn't believe it. When I was watching the video the first time on Facebook, I was sitting there and I'm like, I kept on forwarding it, Michelle. I'm like, forwarding it. And I'm like, with my mouse, I'm like, forward. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's not gonna. Why do you keep on going back to the truck? I was wondering why. And I guess I noticed you were changing gloves out.
I had to change gloves because the green ones got wet. Right? I think it was the green ones I was wearing. They got wet and they were slipping off the fridge. And I'm like, man, I need some dry gloves. Yeah. So I did that. And then at one point, I think I tilted the trailer just a little bit more.
Yeah.
To have better leverage.
And I noticed it was wet outside because I saw a glistening on your trailer and I go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell it was wet outside by the street, but I saw a glistening on your trailer and I'm like, her trailer is not that shiny.
Yeah,
it must be wet outside, so I questioned that. Yeah. So, here's one thing. What do you have? There's women that watch these videos, right? And what do you have to say to the women that are out there watching you tackle this big old gorilla of a refrigerator, double door fridge? Tell them, say something, let them know that this is achievable.
Right. First, ignore everyone else because they will doubt you. And you don't want to listen to that. You don't let it get to your head. And the next thing is to know there's always a way, right? If I could not have done it this way, I would have gone to the extent of taking the doors off. If that wouldn't have worked, I would have tried a ratchet strap and strapped it on there and tried to ratchet it up a little bit.
So you had ideas.
I had other ideas, and there's always a way, and I'm determined to find that way.
Now you mentioned to me that the customer came out.
So the customer came out at the end, and then she's like, "Is it just you?" And I get that all the time, right?
Are you serious?
All the time.
So the fridge is not on the street anymore. It's inside the trailer, and the lady comes out, and she still has something.
Still self-doubt, right? Still doubt in what I'm able to do. And I'm like, yep, it's on the fridge right there. The door's still open. You can see it, right?
It's on the fridge is on the trailer, and it's gone. And she says, I can't believe it's still you.
Yeah.
By yourself.
You did this by yourself. Yeah. So I get that literally probably all the time that I show up by myself. All the time. I ignore them.
You got to realize that when I show up, guys, I'm 245 pounds. I show up, I weigh 100 pounds more than any fridge I do. And that's why I don't have to tilt my trailer. I just lift it and throw it in there, you know. But I saw you doing it, and I'm saying, I want to see this little Smurf lift this fridge. So I thought it was an amazing video. And this is one of those videos that women are going to see and go, if she can do it, I can do it.
Right. And that's what I want. I want to inspire women to know that, there's nothing you can't do. You just have to find other ways to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's some things, I have my limits, as we all do. But I will push those. And I will continue to find ways to get the job done because I'm telling my customers, this is what I'm capable of doing. I'm telling you to hire me. And I got to be able to do it, right? So you got to find a way.
If there's one thing that you want to just put that message out to women, what is it?
Just be strong, be courageous. Don't let that fear of being able to do something stop you from trying.
There you go, guys. Now, watch the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And I said we came from the big old eviction, a $10,000 eviction to an $85 refrigerator.
Right.
A difference of about $9,915.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's actually right. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is Michelle Hill with All Junked Up, and of course, Ricardo with junkguysdfw.net. And this is our vlog series, The Junk Project. Stay tuned for number 5 next week. We'll find something to talk about, won't we?
Oh, yeah.
And don't forget, guys, if you like these videos, subscribe over there to the right side. On the left side, check out my other videos, and we're going to update your website.
Yes, we are.
So, guys, here's a great thing. We're going to update her website. So check out her website. It's called alljunkedup.net. And I just updated my website. So go to my website, junkguysdfw.net. We need to really work on that. But we're going to I updated my website. She liked it. So we're kind of going to give it a look that I did on my website and kind of move it over to your website so you can get more views on yours. Anyway, guys, check out our website, alljunkedup.net, because next week we will be updating it. in the next few days.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is the part where we wave. Bye-bye.
Bye.